What is up, sports bettors? We are going through the best NHL bets for Monday, May 23rd. So the game we're zoning in on is the Aves Blues game. So you can see the Avs, they're not massive favorites. They're best offered at minus 160 on WinBet, DraftKings, or Caesars. That is the best odds you can get on the Avs, and the best price you can get on the Blues is plus 146 on Pinnacle Sportsbook under this OddsJam column. Pinnacle Sportsbook, the sharpest sportsbook in the world. So we're going to go through a bet in this game. We're not playing the money line, but we have been through this before. You know, whenever you're placing bets, you need to get the best possible odds. This is why it's so critical to have multiple sportsbooks as a sports bettor. If you are placing bets at minus 165 when another sportsbook in your state is giving you minus 160, then you're guaranteed to lose money long term betting on sports, right? We've given this example before, but no sports bettor wins every time. Betting on the NHL, NBA, whatever, UFC. If you go 50 and 50 with a $250 unit size and all of your bets are at plus 105, you'd actually be up $625 in terms of your net profit. If you went 50 and 50 betting at minus 105 odds, you would be down $595. So that 10-cent difference between minus 105 and plus 105 would yield, a 12K or 1.2K, I apologize, $1,200 difference in profit. So you always need to get the best lines, which is why OddsJam is so helpful. It's free to browse odds, anything you want to bet on, player props, all that stuff to make sure you're getting the best line, right? OddsJam is constantly scanning all MLB lines, player props, everything for you as a sports bettor to try to find you the value. So let's get into it. Blues Avs. The Avs are up 2-1. The first two games were relatively low scoring, especially considering, the Avs only put up one goal in game 2. So Blues Avs last game had 7 goals. So what I am rolling with is over 5.5 goals at minus 170 odds on Caesars. This is a plus EV bet. Minus 170. You can see DraftKings prices this at minus 205. So let's find this on Caesars. So if we go to hockey, NHL, we want the Avs game tomorrow, not futures. We want NHL. Let's browse into this schedule. And then we want to go to Blues Avs tomorrow, alternate lines. Then you kind of just scroll this thing over 5.5 minus 170. So we're getting a lot of value. It should be pretty clear, right? No other sportsbook is even giving you better than minus 200. We're getting minus 170 on Caesars. This is a positive EV bet. You can see it's almost an ARB to Pinnacle. So the edge is a bit lower, 2.01%. So what we can do is go up here. So the edge on this bet is 2.01%, and we can bet $250 on this NHL betting pick for Monday, May 23rd. So this is a great bet, sharp bet. And lines have been moving higher in the game, right? So positive EV bet from OddsJam with a profit margin of roughly 2%. You can see that they price it. Pinnacle Sportsbook, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, is all the way up at minus 203. And the zero vig fair odds, once you remove the juice, is minus 180 roughly, and we're getting minus 170 on Caesars. So a pretty big line discrepancy, 2% EV, and $5 in profit margin on our bet. So positive EV bet, always looking for value in the odds, trying to get the best possible lines. So what I'm rolling with is Blues Avs, mathematically profitable bet, over 5.5 total goals. So hopefully it's just like last game, 5-2 would be perfect. I think the Avs will get the job done. They'll take the lead in the series 3-1. And hopefully it's a high-scoring game, right? The Avs are probably the best team in hockey. They're going to put up a lot of goals, and let's make some money betting on the NHL today.